Being in the bidet space, I knew I had to try the world's most expensive toilet, and TOTO cut us a great deal on it as a sample unit. So I've been using the TOTO Neorest NX2 for over 3 years now, and I have a lot of great things to say about it. I wanted to share with you what I've discovered. My name is Daniel Johnson. I'm the owner and founder of minibidets.com, where you can get expert advice on all things bidets. Now, when we first got the NX2 installed, I did notice that when we sat down on the unit, there was some creaking noises. I was worried about this being a consistent problem, but thankfully after a few uses, it worked itself out. The same thing actually happened with the NX2 that we installed in the showroom bathroom, and after a few uses, it also worked itself out. So it's really a matter of the NX2 settling, and I was glad to see that that wasn't a consistent problem. The comfort of the NX2 is very high as well. The seat looks a little bit small, but because of the way it's shaped, it is still very comfortable. In fact, it's so comfortable that my wife would not let us take the NX2 from our home to put into the showroom bathroom, and I had to get a second unit. When we have customers reaching out about integrated units, one of the main topics is power of the flush and how loud the flush is. This is a concern of ours as well, especially if we want to put a bidet toilet in a master bathroom. Thankfully, TOTO's integrated flushing mechanism is state of the art. So the NX2 is one of the few integrated bidet toilets that my wife would be okay with us installing in our master bathroom. Middle of the night, I go to the bathroom, the flush works perfectly and is quiet enough that it won't wake her up even though she's a very light sleeper. Now, when it comes to the NX2, I have to talk about the remote as well. It is a solid remote, stainless steel finish, really, really great remote. There are a lot of options on the back of the remote as well. So you can see on this NX2 remote, we've got options on the back, a menu that we can cycle through. Those options I have found in real time are a little tricky to use because when you pick the remote up off the wall mount, it can be a little tricky to grab it without accidentally pressing buttons on the front and back or top of the remote. So that being said, I personally like to customize the washes the way I want them. And then if you want to keep them that way, use a user preset so that you're not constantly taking it off the wall and adjusting things on the back of the remote. One of the other things that I noticed with our NX2 at home, which again is a little over 3 years old, is that there's only one button for the seat opening option. When we installed the new NX2 here in the showroom, I discovered that the new remote has a lid open and a seat open button. It seems like a little thing, but I have found myself absolutely loving the addition of that new button. So if I want to lower the lid and then do the flush, I can make sure that the lid is always closed before the flush runs, which again seems like a little thing, but I really love that addition to the newer version of the NX2. Now, as you may or may not be aware, one of the key reasons why the NX2 is so unique and so expensive is the Actilight cleaning. The technology with UV light that interacts with the bowl surface to break down any debris left in the bowl. I was a little bit skeptical about this functionality when we first got the unit, but over the period of 3 years, we've been able to test it pretty fully, and I do really love that feature. The downside, well, there's still areas not inside the bowl that need cleaning, but it is nice to wake up every morning to a clean bowl. If you've got help coming in and cleaning the bathroom, they might not be cleaning the bathroom every day, and it's nice to come into a clean bowl. One of the things that the TOTO Neorest NX2 does really well is offering a wide array of wash settings. So not only can you adjust the temperature, position, and pressure, which is pretty common among a lot of high-end units, but you can actually choose between soft and regular wash settings, and adjust the pressure for both of those as well. So it really gives you a lot to work with from a pressure range. And normally I run a medium pressure on the regular wash setting, but if I'm particularly sore back there one day, it is really, really nice to be able to go as extremely soft as the TOTO Neorest NX2 allows, hitting that soft wash and then adjusting the pressure down. So I really appreciated, more than I expected actually, the ability to have that wide range of wash pressures, and that's something that the NX2 does extremely well. So at the end of the day, if you're looking for the best toilet money can buy, I would highly recommend the NX2. Again, there were some things about the NX2 that I was skeptical about before getting it, and afterwards, I did find out that I fell in love with it, and my wife fell in love with it so much that she wouldn't let us take it out of the house, even to put in our showroom bathroom. Now, if you're not sure if it's the right unit for you after watching this video, you can still come and try it in our private bathroom in Brighton, Michigan, so feel free to come out and do that. And of course, if you try it and you say, you know what, I want a bidet, but I just can't justify spending $23,000, guess what? We have other options as well, and we're happy to talk you through all of those options to find the one that is right for you. Thank you so much for watching. Come check out the NX2 here in our Brighton showroom, and have a great day.
MiniBidets.com, where we sell mini bidets, not mini bidets.